What did CD quality possibly?
Because you know what we also don't use anymore?
What?
CDs.
Okay.
So, like, why are y'all still on me? Like, you're not using 44.1 CD standard quality.
So are you mad at the people or are you mad at the quality?
So one person asked, should sample rates affect plugins? I noticed mixing at 192, I lose plugins I usually use. To help people understand what that means or what he's saying is,
on that subject, shout out to Cardi B, trying to break that sophomore album curse. I feel you, yo. Shout out.
Sophomore slump. Does that count for her?
Yeah,
it's been 7 years.
Can't you still?
yeah, no, for sure, it still counts for her.
And that's a great album.
What, the first one?
Invasion?
No, the second album.
Who? Oh yeah,
The new one that just came out is
I've
hard.
been really liking this album.
What came out?
Yeah,
I didn't peep it.
It came out last
She
week.
did a good, I love what she did promo.
rollout was
Yeah, I
amazing.
was about to say, push. Getting on the train.
She stripped it all back.
Loved it.
Stripped it. She said, yo.
Gave us New York.
Can I tell you what she did? That too. But I feel like what she did was she was like, I know they was probably sitting at the table like, roll out. So we're gonna do. And she was like, yo, real talk. I'm Cardi B. Let me just be Cardi B. That they put the. I love how she was announcing, yo, my label acting dumb. So we going. I love that.
Yeah.
Like that. And to me, I was like watching those videos get millions of views, and I was like, that's it.
Can I be a hater real quick?
Go ahead and be a hater.
I'm never gonna hate on Cardi B. I love Cardi B. Actually,
I love
Cardi
her.
B,
I love her.
you not single right now, so I'll hold my comments till later.
She's pregnant, isn't she?
Yes,
I
I
heard-
believe.
heard she's pregnant.
Reports.
Congrats.
You scared of being a stepdad? I'm kidding, mom.
You gonna take? He going? I ain't say he going on that
He
hill
said,
alone.
I
I
ain't
don't want
say-
nothing. I don't even know where he
joke.
went. I didn't know
I'm
where he
driving
went.
the car back here.
I was in the Uber with my head down.
It's a G.I. Jane joke.
Okay, go ahead. Explain yourself. Go ahead. I don't know what you're doing. I love you, Cardi.
But the
I don't
hated
know who
part,
this
I'm about to
guy-
get off.
Hey, real quick, just had a huge favor that I wanted to ask you, and that is, could you please subscribe to the channel? It would mean so much to the growth of this podcast, as well as ensure that we're able to do more and more cool things on this channel on a weekly basis. So once again, it would mean so much. It would be a huge favor to us, and it would help us so much. Please subscribe to the channel. Okay, now, back to your episode.
The hating part I'm about to get off is somebody typing right now. Damn, I wish they was this excited to talk about compressors. Like, we just spent 5 minutes of an audio pod talking about rollouts and movies.
But it was about
It's audio
it's about
and
audio, but it's
entertainment,
also
and
called the
entertainment.
Studio Nerds Podcast, and it all begins in the studio. At the end,
Martin Scorsese begins in the studio?
Come on.
Say it again. Say it
Does
again.
Martin Scorsese begin in the studio?
Facts. He does.
Yeah, that's where you shoot it. It began. The production began. What we want to talk about the writing because
Does it always begin in the studio? No, sometimes the writing is done at the crib. Like, ask Tyler Perry. I 100% believe Tyler Perry gets on a flight, writes an entire season of whatever show he's about to do, and gets off that flight. in
True,
2 hours.
absolutely.
Okay, but where does the
Absolutely,
production
just
start?
That's a joke. That's a joke, by the way, on how subpar I think the writing on some of these Tyler Perry shows are.
That's funny.
personally.
But
So I
facts.
think he writes whole seasons on a 2-hour flight from Atlanta to New York.
Okay.
And then
I
he
think
shoots them at.
But then when he
I
gets off
cannot
that
speak
plane,
to how he writes it. I don't have no idea.
But then when he gets off that plane, where's he going to film it? The stew.
He is, and he
Or-
owns one of the biggest studios in America.
Studio
Shout out to him for that. I ain't gonna lie.
Franchisees.
The magnitude of that is
It's
crazy,
amazing.
by
It's
the way.
We got
incredible.
one in. We got one in Yonkers right
But
now.
are all
Crazy.
like? There's some movies that I'm sure there's a movie that hasn't touched the film studio.
Yeah, it hasn't touched
No,
the
no, for
lot
sure.
or
Yeah,
so
like,
that's what I'm like.
Of course. I don't know why you got this deep on this stupid thing with
Because
me.
let's talk
See, it's not
audio,
me.
bro. We sound crazy.
I am, but see, this is my thing. I don't force conversations. Like, it's just like we're having a conversation. At the end of the day, we're 100 and over 150 episodes in. At the end of the day,
fact.
people come here, bro, and it's a kickback.
They come here for
We're
us,
just homies.
facts.
Yo, what's up with you, bro? Like, we just chilling, bro. We just talking, bro.
Which shout
And
out, y'all. Love y'all.
I was gonna bring up one of our members' questions. I was literally I was like, oh, let me bring up one of the members'
Let's
questions.
bring up
That's
the
kinda
pod. This is my Studio Nerds.
Go ahead.
podcast.
Let it rip.
The podcast for studio nerds like yourself. My name is LJ. I
do you
go by
rep?
Sweater, and I represent FL Studio. And to my right or my left,
To the left of me, it's your boy Devvon Terrell. I'm a Pro Tools user, and we go through things, but we get through them as Pro Tools users.
he's also a Adobe Video Shop user. What was that?
Premiere.
Shit called? Premiere
Video
Pro.
Premiere Pro.
Shop.
Facts. I love that.
And
Look
then-
at this. That reminds me of this guy.
Let's do our video things too. I also rep CapCut,
Oh, no, I'm
I
big
like
Cap
that.
Cut. No, don't get it twisted.
Oh, my fault.
I'm big Cap Cut. I use
but you Premiere.
I go to
you-
Premiere
you
and
big
then
Premiere.
I
You
go to
big
Premiere and then I jump into Cap
Now
Cut.
you
That's
leaving.
basically making
You
it be the
leaving.
FL and jumping into Pro Tools.
That's funny.
It
That's
is.
funny.
Nah, it's more like it's nastier. It's like I'm making the beat in Pro Tools and
It's
cleaning up
jumping
and then
into
going in FL to have fun, like Cap Cut to have fun.
That is true.
Yeah.
And me is Courtney T of 12 and Premiere Pro.
Word?
What do you know?
Damn, I thought you was. What's the Black Magic one?
What, Atom?
I'm tripping. What's the other one? It's not Premiere Pro, and it's not Final Cut Pro.
What, Media Composer? Oh, DaVinci?
DaVinci.
I've been hearing good things about DaVinci.
DaVinci, nice.
Yo, shout out DaVinci.
We got any questions?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, let's hear that.
So this is from one of our members. His name is Jameek.
Thank y'all for leaving questions, by the way.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to everybody that I just, like I said, just having our members now throw questions and start to actually create the podcast.
Tight.
So one person asks, should sample rates affect plugins? I notice mixing at 192, I lose plugins I usually use. To help people understand what that means or what he's saying is, sometimes when you go to like 192 kilohertz in your session, some plugins don't work.
Yep.
There are some plugins that don't actually work, which is very interesting. Like I've actually ran into that a few times where I'm like, hey, like that plugin's not even working, like at 192. I think to pull from his question, I think we should ask ourselves, like, as far as in 2025, do you feel what applications or do you feel it is necessary in your style of what you do to ever record anywhere past 48 kilohertz?
Where are we in the fidelity wars?
Pretty much, it's like a fidelity war. Like, where are you at with that?
I don't.
You have no need.
I never even touched the 4. Like I changed it from 41 to 48, or 44 to 48, and never touched it again. And I was in 2021.
And that's it. So
I don't need. Yeah.
you just use 48 now, though, right?
Period.
Did you notice a difference by any chance?
No.
You don't notice a difference now. Can I be honest with you? Right now at 48, it's just where you have it, right? It's just like I just keep it at 48. And that's it. I'm the same way. I've been 48 for a very, very long time. I used to record at 44 for years, and then I watched an interview with shout out Produce Like a Pro Warren Hewart. I'd never say his name right, but shout out Warren.
Shout out to him. Yeah.
And he was sitting down with Jack Joseph Pui. And Jack Joseph Pui was JJP. Yo, that's so funny. We all learned about these guys and girls from their plugins.
Yeah, their plugins. Shout out CLA. Shout out JGP.
CLA. Like we call them CLA. And I remember watching a video and he was talking about 48 kilohertz, and the way he talked about 48 kilohertz made me go, I'm going to start recording 48 kilohertz.
Also to why it mathematically makes sense.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No.
What did he say?
You know what? Can I be honest why I didn't say exactly what he said? Because it was so many years ago I watched it. I'm definitely going to misquote him, and I don't want to misquote him because in the video itself, he was talking about how there's a lot of garbage out there with these people. So I don't.
Are we part of the people?
Crazy. I'm not saying he was talking. It was before our podcast even existed. But no, because it gets
satire.
That's the episode of today. The name of today's episode.
What?
G.I. Jane jokes.
G.I. Jane.
Why would it be
satire.
called that?
Because I said that earlier, and then
What if I cut that out the pod already? Like, what if I cut that out? Now you brought it back.
never turn the other cheek. You'll die at the Oscars.
What does that mean?
Whose bar was that? That was yours?
That was Malice from the Clips. He said, never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. The G.I. Jane joke is what Chris Rock said after Will Smith smacked him. He said it was a G.I. Jane joke.
That was so deep. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just
That's
not,
rap.
I ain't gonna lie.
That was a lot. Shout out to
rap.
Mouse. I want no smoke. He's one of the best rappers.
He's one of the
goats alive.
The best
but I
plus
didn't know
50.
that's what you was talking about.
He's the best over 50 rapper I've heard.
Over 50. Why? That's an interesting term. What were we talking
Well,
about?
Jay-Z hasn't rapped much over 50, and I don't think Andre's. I don't think
Jay's gonna rap anymore. I feel like he's not gonna rap anymore.
I think he absolutely.
I feel like he might as well. Yeah.
A retirement album? You don't think 444 was the perfect retirement?
It was the perfect retirement, but I think he's gonna give us some.
I don't think he's gonna give us another
He's also
one.
made like 4 perfect retirement albums. So
kind of, sorta.
And he's also made
numerous.
like a bunch of great retirement verses. I feel like every year.
I like a verse from him, but I don't think he's gonna give us another
I think he
album.
will.
I don't think he's gonna catch the inspiration for another album. But granted, I would love to. I would love to hear it. By the way, I'm cool.
And if you need, like, I know Frank Ocean is missing. We don't know where he's at. If you need somebody for the hooks, man, my name is Sweater.
Shout out. Look at him
and
promoting himself.
I would like to put my bid in if you, for some reason, are watching the Audio Nerds podcast, Mr. Jay-Z.
Studio Nerds.
The Studio
Sweater.
Nerds podcast. The nerds. We're just the nerds.
No, we're Studio Nerds.
Imagine we were
We
just the
have to be
nerds.
specific.
We're just some great, like, sound nerds around here.
Okay.
He doesn't even know how to.
Frequency nerds.
The Frequency Nerds podcast.
Vibrate.
Sample rates, right?
Vibrate.
Sample rates.
One gotta go. What sample rate gotta go?
Yo, we are a joke.
Like, it's just a bunch of just.
How did we get to 150 episodes? We did 150 episodes of this.
And it's fun.
How did we do this?
We just be chopping it up with some homies.
Yo, let's do it. This is
Sample rate, though.
hilarious.
Sample rate, though.
What? One gotta go. One sample.
One sample rate gotta go. What the?
And I know Courtney's
Facts.
96 has to.
Can I say? No.
Yo.
I got it.
You about to say you about
I'm
to
gonna lay it out. I'm gonna lay it out. One sample rate gotta go. 48 kilohertz. 88.2, right? And 190.
Come
and
on,
192.
come
Was it
on,
one?
come
Was it
on,
190?
come on,
I'm sorry.
come on.
I'm so
Come
sorry.
on.
I know people like
Come
you
on,
dead
be that
set.
guy. No,
Or
be that
192.
guy. No, be that guy.
Or 6. 192,
All
right?
fine. So I'll
It's 192, right? Okay.
Yeah.
88.
88.2.
192.
192.
Or 48.
Or 48.
One gotta go.
I'm gonna be that guy and include something that was not even given. 44.1 can get the fuck up out of here. Get the fuck up out of here.
Cursing?
Yes.
It's
Because you know how
what
tight.
did it do?
You know why? Because you know what it did? You know why I get tight when I have to get battled in this in the comments? It's the fact that y'all are defending something that has been the standard since the mid-1980s.
So?
But y'all want to talk about
Bro,
old head
wait,
and
Courtney,
evolving?
Courtney, relax.
What's up? Nah,
Why is he
bro.
so impassioned by 44.1?
It's
What did it
CD
do?
quality.
This is like 48. There's no difference. So why would you do it? Why are you
want you
doing
to-
something that was been doing
wait,
since the 80s?
Courtney,
Okay, go ahead.
Can you? I need you to remember that we are like some of the people that watch this podcast were really happy when 44.1 was introduced. Like,
I'm so serious.
What did
And
CD
you know what
quality
and you know-
possibly-
because you know what we also
ahead.
don't use anymore?
What?
CDs.
Okay.
So like, why are y'all still on me? Like, you're not using 44.1 CD standard quality.
so are you mad at the people or are you mad at the quality?
I'm mad at the people, but I'm also mad at the quality for still being a mainstay.
I think people are going to be so blown away at your
Passion
for 44.
Absolutely.
This is so interesting.
All right, can I tell you what gotta go for me?
No, okay, hold on. No, I want to force
but,
you.
But from what's there,
Right.
192, because who's really working in that?
Okay, I have a
like
take.
that.
I have a take.
like
like
that was
that.
mad easy.
I can tell you, I have a take that I feel like is a cool take.
You about to take my
Corner.
take
Go
right
ahead.
back.
Should I go then?
48, I think is the standard.
Okay.
I'm not putting 44.1 in it. Even if 44.1 was in this, it's not going for me
Okay.
because that's legacy.
Of course. I guess.
48, I think should be, and it is the standard of right now.
Uh-huh.
My one gotta go is 88
Bro.
for the sake.
88?
Because go big or go home.
Yo.
man.
Yo, you took my take.
Word, that was
my
his take. Go big or go home. If you gonna go big, go 192.
I'm gonna go 192,
They
baby.
said-
If I'm at 88, we going to
They
192.
said it's
Yes.
either you,
Can
you buy
stop-
the
don't
M1
half-ass
or the
anything in this
M4.
life.
Yeah, word. Go to the top. To me, I was just like, 88 has always been a funny number to me in the sample rate because I'll be like,
I'm skipping this.
just go to 96. It's 88, right?
Yeah, 88.2,
You know what 2K
96,
you know what-
96
and then 192.
Can I tell you what the 88 is the equivalent of?
What?
When YouTube put in 2K and 4K at the same time into the like quality thing. Where you,
Oh my gosh.
it's like, why am I putting it on 2K? You just dropped 4K.
just go 4K.
I'm going from 1080p straight to 4K. Why am I going to 2K?
Can I tell you why so 88 will go. Obviously, there's reasons why you would use those different sample rates for different things. So I want to be very clear. And we're just kidding. Ha ha ha. Fun. But so if you're anything like me, you have hundreds of plugins on your system that you barely use or never used at all. It takes so much time for your DAW to start up because it has to scan hundreds or thousands of plugins, as well as you're getting these annoying prompts that come up from demos that you never activated. Well, we've made this super simple tool called Bypass. And what Bypass allows you to do is it allows you to easily just scan the plugins on your system, all the different formats as well on Windows and Mac, and allows you to easily delete them. Cut and simple. You can get the Bypass app at helpmedevon.com. And I want to know your Bypass number. What I'll say is the reason why 192 definitely can't go for me is because when it comes to, say, for instance, like digitizing masters, there is something to taking that analog tape and resampling it in the digital space at 192. There's something to that where some people could see a benefit in getting more snapshots of that audio coming in. So that's why I was like, oh, 192, I could see a lot. I could see, and for that application specifically, where I'm like, yo, 192 is actually pretty powerful to get a super high quality snapshot of that old analog tape and
That
stuff
makes
like
sense.
that. So that's why I was like, okay, 192 is not gonna go for me. But 88, I felt like I was like, yeah, word. Like okay. You know what I mean? I could get rid of that.
Look how y'all did the middle child. Just got him.
It is the middle child of audio.
That's OD.
88?
It and 96.
88 and 96 is the middle child of audio.
But 96 is more like.
Yeah,
it's
the sibling we're gonna go for more times than not.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah. But it's funny that some plugins actually don't work, and I could be wrong. I'm down to be wrong. Some of them don't work in higher sample rates.
You open that GUI, they look back at you like, bro, this is too rich for my blood. I'm good.
Also, I
not
appreciate
doing that.
some plugins going, yo, nah, bro.
Facts.
I'm not going there.
Oh nah,
Yeah.
oh
nah.
or my favorite.
Oh, nah.
What was the
When
biggest?
the inner processor just gives up, you be like 196. I'm good.
I'm good.
Then CLA 2A just suddenly. It's like, damn.
Yo,
I
yeah.
thought you was good.
The most infamous sound in audio, and I don't know if Pro Tools users have to deal with it because y'all should just be crashing.
What?
But
That's y'all. That's y'all.
no, but that's
Ableton,
everybody
FL.
else.
Yeah, I never
That's
heard it
literally
happen to
like
Logic, but
Ableton. It happens.
Yeah, be having that crackling sound?
Ableton FL. I know that happened because
That's
When your
our
CPU
bells.
is being strained
Yo, bro.
and it's still trying to play a beat, it's just,
literally.
That sound
Because
is
like you said
classic.
in the earlier episode, our joints allow us, which is kind of crazy, to hurt the computer but still record.
It does allow us to be. It does
can
force
do
our
that.
computer. It does.
I got a
You
question.
can't do that.
I can.
The fact that Pro Tools be like,
Yes, I can. No, I can. It's just a checkbox in the playback engine. I
Really?
just turn it on because if you run into that, stop. Straight up.
Stop. I don't like him.
Because I
Be
don't want
gangster.
that.
Be gangster.
No, I don't want that in the recording. For real.
Retake it.
Facts.
Nah, I don't want that
I
in
have
my
a real
recording.
question. I have a real question.
Okay, what's your real question? Not the fake
and I
one.
think it's the question of the day. Actually, I'm going for Powder of the Month. If y'all haven't noticed.
Okay.
He got my vote.
GUIs.
Uh-huh.
The biggest GUI improvements you've seen,
Huh.
and what's the worst one you've seen? I have two. I have a take on.
Damn, I actually was thinking about this the other day. I was like, yo, they really improved their
the
GUI.
biggest. Yeah. So the biggest upgrade for me was when Waves upgraded in the Renaissance.
Oh my god, that was the best.
V14 and
Yo,
up. Yep.
GGs.
Yep.
Bro, I think it was like even V12 actually.
Yeah, it was
went from the
it was-
dark blue to the white.
To the white? You ever
I think
see the
that's-
old? When
Yes.
it's
I think you had it
nasty.
for the longest,
I did.
too.
I
For
did
the
let
longest.
go. But you're
So
right.
I loved that upgrade, and then
Yes.
the biggest downgrade. And I hate to say this is my family.
Cool.
Native Instruments from Contact 6 to 7.
Uh-huh.
Remember when they changed that whole rollout?
I
it
didn't
just
like.
looked-
I don't like.
I think they just dropped 8 though, and I think they went back. But I hate the 7
old one, yeah.
I got 7 right now,
I
and it's
it.
like
the
where
blocks with everything.
Yeah.
bro.
I
it-
like the list
me
like of the
too.
old one.
I
Yeah.
just like my list. Now I'm like
see
boxes, and I'm like, no.
I think they brought it back though.
I don't have 8, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have 8 either. So I gotta
There's
find
somebody that did something to their GUI, and I was like, oh, they stepped it up, OD, and I wanted to show love. I forgot who it was.
Oh, well, I guess I have one.
Yeah, go ahead.
One that surprised me. It's hard to say one that like changed and like disappointed me.
I
But
got one more if you need one.
I was gonna say Waves that pleased me, but actually one that was really good. Shout out to y'all because I finally started using it about 2 weeks ago.
What?
Serum 2 looks fucking like,
I
and it's
haven't
very
tried it.
subtle. It's
haven't tried
very
it.
subtle,
Uh-huh.
but it just looks so much better than 1.
Can I be
just
honest?
love it.
How's it sound?
It sounds pretty good.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
What's different?
You
A
asking the
couple
wrong
additional
person.
features.
Why am I asking the wrong person?
Because I don't know. It's some
Yeah,
extra oscillators.
I'm
and
about to say
shit,
we
but-
preset boys, bro. We
I'm a
preset
preset
boys.
Oh no, I'm a big preset guy.
I got a website
Can I
for
be
y'all,
honest
too.
with
I got you.
As a producer, and you know,
But I also don't use Serum stock at all, ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I use
same,
I
me
use
neither,
packs that I
me
got.
neither.
But I will say this, and I'm not embarrassed to say this as a
Gotcha.
producer, but yeah, I'm a preset guy. But most of the time in a lot of synth plugins, I really stick to the ADSR like section, like attack
of
the
course.
of release and like the decay. Like I stay there.
Yeah.
Like,
It depends.
I'll tell you another one that disappointed me.
Yeah.
what?
I'm losing it. Oh, Nexus.
Yo,
From Nexus 2 to 3,
yo.
I get what y'all was doing, but that Nexus 2 layout was so legendary.
Nexus 2, bro. Come on, yo, sweater. When Nexus 2 came out, bro,
That was one of them ones.
bro, that was the plugin we all wanted. I remember saying to myself, if I just get Nexus 2,
I'm
I will
outta
be a
here.
real producer. I'll be a real producer. Because I remember every time I go to a studio and get to hear it, I'm like, bro, this is it. This is the beat. It hit that I use it. And me, not knowing much, I just hit the arpeggio and I'm like, that's the beat, like right there. I wanted Nexus 2 so bad. I will say, as far as Nexus though, ReFX, that was one of the biggest fall offs to me, like, that I seen going. But can I say this? What I might be wrong about, and I'm willing to be wrong, I feel like hip hop adored the Nexus a lot, but then later on, I feel like they really went like and got not saying they weren't already, but they really like doubled down on like EDM, and so they kind of lost me as a hip hop guy, an R&B guy for a while.
You're right to an extent. I'm gonna say something that I think is the harsh truth. I don't think, and I could be wrong, but I don't think Refix had much to do with Nexus 2 becoming as big as it was, besides making Nexus and not having the proper security, because whoever cracked it, I think it being cracked was the reason it became the legendary. So I don't think it fell off. I think Nexus 3 and 4 didn't get cracked as much. Or even like Omnisphere. Like I think Omnisphere is only this big. Granted, I think Omnisphere would have been one of the most important plugins regardless of whether we cracked it or not. But I think the access to it, I think it goes back to FL too. Like Adobe said, there's like the access to it made it such an important thing to have that I think if that accessibility of it being it wasn't there, people wouldn't really know. Because I think the marketing came from seeing it. I feel like if all of us have it for free and the homies come around and they see all of us with the same plugin that we all didn't pay for, I think that adds to it. It's like, oh damn, it's damn near necessary.
Got you, understood. I think
the what is it called? Piracy marketing.
Piracy
That's
marketing.
a real thing.
That's
FL.
That's FL.
That's FL. That's Photoshop. I want to say.
That's Photoshop. That's Premiere. That's
I want to
early
say
Premiere.
Early Premiere. All the Adobe
That's
stuff.
what you call it.
That's why they getting it back in blood
all
now.
all the video editing stuff. Yeah.
They getting it back in blood now. Like, but I will.
Pro Tools too.
Pro Tools too. Pro Tools was mega cracked.
But
Can
Pro
I be
Tools
honest
is
with you?
Early plugin
right.
companies.
There's gonna be Pro Tools.
But it was.
regardless.
Can I be honest with you? When Pro Tools got cracked, that was such a pivotal moment. Like I feel like the world got access. Like I remember literally the time when Pro Tools first got cracked, how much more I was seeing people just make music and record.
Yeah.
Like that shit changed a lot.
Was that pre-iLock?
Ooh, I think so. Because it was just serial number. I feel like it was just serial number based back then.
Okay.
Because the cracks I was seeing was like
you need hardware, right?
but that was the
The
crack.
crack, yeah, you didn't need hardware. So I'm
Yes.
saying maybe that changed it to where they was like, you know what, let's remove the hardware lock.
They did. And that's when LE kind of washed away, Empower kind of washed away, and it just started to go more. Just the HD systems were still HD, Pro Tools HD, but it started to have. It was which like by 9, 10, it started to go on this trajectory of it's just Pro Tools. Like 9,
Question.
I think 8 was the big one that
SE
got cracked
and shit like that.
By the way, 8 was the
Real
big one
question.
that got cracked.
And I think only because the behemoth is Apple. But if somebody in 09 was able to hack Logic and get it on Windows, do you think Apple would have opened it up by some point?
If somebody hacked Logic on for sure.
Yeah.
Because
for sure.
it's like this. It's kind of like what's going on in the sports world, where there's these illegal sites that's coming up, right?
R.I.P. Streamies.
Got you. There's these. I don't want to name any of those sites on this podcast, but there's a lot of these streaming sites that are streaming sports events illegally. It's causing people to lose money, obviously, right?
So they're consolidating.
And so
to make it cheaper,
Netflix, which I have a theory, Netflix did the Canelo Crawford fight. Did you see that?
Yeah.
It even they said it themselves, like the announcer, they were saying, this is going to be probably one of the most watched boxing matches of all time because we have access to Netflix platform now. About 46 million people are going to see this. Yeah. And they're actually retaining that money because think about it, we all have Netflix. So there's no need for me to go to the illegal streaming site. So in my head, I said, oh my gosh, this is probably...
Or to any middleman either. There's
right.
no, like, you're buying it direct from the vendor.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch it on Netflix.
Getting it direct from the vendor, yeah.
Right.
Ooh,
So think about it. If I say pay-per-view and all these other things, I go, yo, I think it's safer for us to actually stream it on one of these major platforms like Netflix because now we'll make sure we make every dime that we possibly could to force people to and make it so easy that it's like, why would you even illegally stream? And I thought to myself and I said, holy crap, that's what the music industry, that's what happened to us.
Literally, streaming is taking notes from bootlegging.
Yeah.
That just gave me a great...
But that's streaming.
Yeah.
That's what happened with audio streaming. That's what happened with us. People bootleg music. Yeah. That was the problem. And then they made it so easy, $10 a month. It's like, why would I bootleg it? I get all the catalog of music for $10. And so everybody came here.
That's
I think Netflix is about, I think I'm afraid for TV and film, bro. Like that was the first time I said, "Oh no." And you know what? Well, I can't say it out on this pod.
Hey,
I got a
can I tell
theory.
you, I got a real concept now because it stems from a theory that I'm not gonna even verbalize because they're listening. They're always listening. But now that's just a great movie. Like I'm trying to get the streaming service off the road. Right? I'm the CEO of the streaming service. The sports don't want to leave linear, so let me create the Stream East.
Listen, stop. That's what I didn't want to say. Don't say that. Don't say that. Can I say something?
And
If anybody caught that, because we can't. I wouldn't.
But
do
I'm just
that.
saying that's a movie
But
concept. That's just me.
I in my head.
I'm not putting nothing on nobody.
No,
I'm just
I'm not
saying.
putting. I'm not
Look,
allegedly.
let me get
whatever.
all the pickleball. So right.
I'm not putting that on nobody. But I'm gonna be honest. What you're saying, I said
What if that?
the play. What if that's the play? In my head, I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so.
And all of them are just
Crazy.
signing over there. Like, remember, they got a lot of backlash for leaving TNT, even though TNT gave an offer.
I don't want us to go any further.
Hey man, have y'all seen the new Mixcraft update?
I don't want us to go any further.
Hey,
but honestly,
hey,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm scared, bro. So much is happening.
Leave it there.
So much, no, because I don't
But
want to.
ultimately too. But and you know what's the funny?
It's
but
not
you know what's the funniest thing?
responsible. That's not responsible.
You know
First
what's-
of
you know
all.
what's
No,
the
that's what I'm
funniest
saying.
thing?
Have you seen the new Mixcraft update, bro?
Okay, stop.
This guy. But you know what's funny? I will put a pin on the conversation right here. That's why I always have, for a long time, I've been saying to you, I think ultimately because literally, and worst case scenario, it creates a capitalist implosion. And literally, I'm like, you know what the funny thing is? All y'all are going to realize we're back to square one. We should have never left serialization.
So here, I don't know what you mean by that, but
Like
what you mean?
How we had scheduled programming, everything had
DVR and stuff came in, but I'll be honest with you, we had no choice because it's too convenient.
Because it was
It's too
exactly,
convenient.
exactly.
And once the customer learns and
it
experiences
can
that,
be convenient.
it's,
Yep. Yeah, they don't
behavior will
want-
change.
Bro, free trials started with that. Like, free trials is a new thing. It's a relatively. I just learned that's a relatively new concept because they knew, hey, if we give you a taste of this convenience,
You're gonna
pick
pay.
whatever song you want to listen to pick whatever movie you want to watch, you're never going to want to go back to life without it.
Understood. I'll say this in that, and I'll bring it back to our industry, the industry of just like audio engineering. I think that we are going to see something go in the opposite direction when it comes to plugins. I'll be so honest with you, because I think that it's going to start to get easier and easier to make plugins, right? Over time, it's going to get easier and easier. And what's going to happen, though, is there's going to be an independent plugin boom.
Yeah.
Okay? Where you're going to have a plugin. All of y'all are going to have plugins. And there's going to be this insane boom of indie plugins. And it's coming. And some of these plugins are going to be really good. And some of them, obviously, a ton of them are going to be really bad. But I think that time is coming. Maybe it's going to take 10 years or something like this, a little further out. But that's coming.
I'd bet on it hitting by 2028.
I mean,
Because I feel like we're so close now. Like a lot of people have plugins.
Yeah, to be honest,
it could be a 5. I think
given-
it'd be a 5 year of a full saturation, like full
And I feel
saturation,
like
5 years.
It's always
runway.
going to come down, and I will always preach this. It's going to come down to what you're able to do when you're not selling to the people in your own field. Like your accolades matter, or the work you put in outside of it matters. This is the equivalent of people trying to sell you like the Forex courses, but not really being millionaires. Like, how you gonna teach me how to be a millionaire if you're not a millionaire? Like, I'm always, with all due respect, I'm gonna always choose the Young Guru plugin over the plugin of the person who I've never heard a song from, only because there's proof of concept on this side. I will choose the Leslie Brathwaite bass plugin before the Sweater bass plugin because I know what Leslie's low end sounds like.
Trust is still a very
So,
important part of your purchase.
If this is going to happen and this independent boom is coming, get you some placements so you can actually sell me on it.
Yeah, become
Because you
reputable.
know how like extraordinary your plugin had, like the loops you would have to go for. I'll just speak for me. I'm not gonna even say for the people.
Sure.
The loops you would have to go for me to even want to get a free trial. I don't even do the free trials on plugins. Yeah. I hear about it and I buy it, or I see somebody use it and I buy it. So either somebody would have to refer me your plugin,
Right.
or I got to see a demo that is so extraordinary on
Right.
YouTube or Instagram to
Right.
make me want to buy it on the spot.
Right.
Without either of those,
Right.
or platforms for either of those, all these plugins are just gonna be out. It's gonna be like Spotify, where 1 million songs come out a day, and I'm listening to 10.
Here's what I think is gonna happen, and I didn't want to get. You all right?
Bless you.
You all right? Here's what I'm thinking. I didn't want to get this deep into it because I also have not a plan, but I also have an idea of like, oh, this is how I would kind of work with it. In my head, when you see a plugin, if I'm a big developer, if I'm Native Instruments, if I'm FabFilter, if I'm any of them, if I see these independent plugins are just flying out the roofs, right? I'm just seeing them. If I see some that all of a sudden, I see Bob Horn, I see some of them are gonna cut through, right?
Yeah.
Like a good indie artist that just came out of nowhere.
Chance the Rapper.
Right. Some of them are gonna cut through. And when they do cut through, why wouldn't anyone from the majors come and grab it and then take it to the next level? So that's why I said in my heart, I was like, no, I think there's gonna be an indie boom because it's gonna be, see, like this.
Cradle.
You're gonna be.
Cradle was an indie boom. That a big
They
dog
had a major.
song,
That was a new major.
but no.
Yes, it was.
Can I tell you why it wasn't?
I
know
why.
we know why. But the reason from the outside looking in was it was a new plugin company,
Okay.
and then Jason was the big dog that came
It
out.
wasn't an indie. That's why
Detroit.
I wouldn't put it in the indie. I can see
Because I put that as the equivalent of like Safari Pedals and Leslie. Safari Pedals was a new company, and then Leslie was the big dog that came in. To the world, that's the same on Cradle.
Okay.
To you, of course, you know.
Okay.
But like, if right now,
I see what
Take a
you're
Day Trip was to make a plugin with Teletone.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? You see what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So can I say this?
The
I
new
think
franchise
it's gonna-
that bought the star, that got
the
the star
startup.
player in free agency.
I think that there's going to be I think we could tier it, right? Where it's like major, mid-major. It's literally, we can literally mirror the music industry in a sense. Where it's like major, mid-major, indie label, and then it's just like people, right?
Yeah.
So to me, I look at Safari Pedals, for instance, like a fire-ass indie label. Like it's a fire indie label, but they got a Leslie album. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, oh, yeah, I caught a
So
Leslie album.
they like what's Masterpiece label? No Limit.
Got you.
And when they got Snoop Dogg, it was like,
It was like, oh wow, like y'all caught an album. Cool. Waves is a
Capital,
major.
yeah.
Right.
It's
It's Capital. And then you got UAD is like it's universal.
Sony,
Right. So in my head, that's what I'm looking at. Like Baby Audio, that's a mid-major to me. Like Baby Audio is a mid-major. So I think that
But
literally
then they get an Andrew Huang. I see what you mean.
right, and they get an Andrew. Right, exactly. So I just feel like that kind of thought process with our plugin industry is going to start to like kind of it come forward a bit where it's like, oh, the labels itself aren't making the music anymore like by themselves, but there's actually like literally a kid in a garage can make a plugin. Like that is inevitable. Like I believe that's gonna happen where some kid can literally go, yo, I'm gonna make a plugin. It's happening now. I'm meeting these kids. That's why I'm starting to say it, because I'm like meeting kids and I'm like, yo, bro,
making plugins, yeah.
this kid, bro, I know this kid. It's me between him and I. But he made a plugin and I'm putting him on my team. He made it and he said, yo, can I send you my plugin? I said, yeah, sure. I was like, is this gonna be finished? Like, what the heck? He sent it to me. I opened it. I said, yo, bro, you made this? He said, yeah. I was like,
Welcome to the
let's
New
have
Orleans
a
Pelicans.
talk. No, immediately. I was like,
You're hired.
yo, let's talk, dog. And me and him just nerded out for hours. And it was, I'm not gonna say what kind of plugin it was and nothing like that, because me and him locked in after that. I was like, this kid is incredible, but he did it himself.
Well, congratulations. All that tells me is
Shout out you. I'm not gonna say your name
Shout
here,
out
my brother,
you.
but you know you, and
man.
we about to go. You.
So shout out to the new HMD plugin on the way.
There is
shout
a
out
new
to
HMD
all of
plugin
our-
on the way.
Well, all of our
Not that plugin.
All of our members, thank you for tuning in. Shout out to all our
Okay.
members more. But this has been the My Studio Nerds podcast. Thank y'all for rocking with us.
I have a
Here
new
goes-
plugin. You want me to announce a new plugin?
Here go two more for y'all. Not yet.
Oh.
I'll tell you why. But yeah, this has been the My Studio Nerds podcast, the podcast for studio nerds.
Here go
like
two
yourself.
more for y'all.
You just caught that? This was a crazy episode, and it's the most ADHD ridden episode
It was.
we've ever done.
I loved
So
it.
If you made it here, thank you
I'm gonna
for
cut out a
bearing
lot at the beginning.
If you made it here, thank you for bearing with us. If you didn't make it here, then I get it, kinda. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna even blame you. But yeah, and remember, don't half-ass it.
Become a member.
Oh, remember, become a member. But also remember,
Link in the bio.
don't half-ass it. Just use 192 or 48. Like,
Dang, that's what we
don't be in the middle.